Good afternoon and welcome back to Houston Real Estate Today. I'm your host, Steve Levine, and we've had a great discussion with top RE/MAX Northwest agent Sandy Laine and daughter Tamela Waltz, although they don't always claim each other. And in the co-host seat with me is Shelby Waltz, who has a question for, I think she has a question for Tamela. What about that raise in her allowance? I guess we can get to that later on, though. We don't need to do that on the air. But what a great show it's been. If you missed any part of it, it's archived on HoustonRealEstateToday.com. Probably first of next week, thanks to my partner, Andy Valadez, and Connie Parsons doing the videography. You can also have a Flickr photo blog, so you can see just how beautiful all these people are in the studio with me. Anyway, but we're on to our sixth-time return friend of the show, Rochelle Barrow, RoyceBuilders.com. And Rochelle's like, she's always ready to come on the show. She'll drop everything to come, except the baby.
Exactly.
Right. Well, just for those who may not have heard you any one of the 6 times you've been here, tell me a little about Royce Builders.
Well, I'm always happy to say everything that's going on at Royce Builders. And first of all, thanks for having me here. Royce Builders is family owned and operated. We've been in business for over 20 years here in the Houston market. The exciting thing about Royce Builders, Steve, is that we can accommodate almost each and every one of the buyers out there in the market right now. We're in approximately 48 communities throughout the city of Houston and surrounding areas. We start in the low 100s and go up to around 450,000. So I'm very excited to say that we have lots of product on the ground to meet just about every buyer's needs.
How many communities do you build in?
And about 48. So we're very excited about that. And we're continually adding new communities right now.
And you have several different builder names under the Royce umbrella. Is that true?
That is correct, and some people don't know that, but we're Texas Colonial, Esprit, Royce, and Enclave by Royce Builders. So we're very excited that we have 4 product lines to offer to our clients.
And each one's different elevations, different price ranges, different areas?
That is correct. Like I said, we're throughout the entire city of Houston, and all 4 of our product lines are built throughout the entire city of Houston.
I'd like to mention on the show you're kind of like a one builder UN with the amount of different languages you speak.
That's correct. In the Houston market right now, if you only speak English, I don't think you're going to excel because we are a very diverse market.
Absolutely. Chinese and Vietnamese and Spanish.
Spanish, that's correct.
You've got great counselors, just full of personality and just real, their hearts are in the right place, take great care of the customers. Whether you're a realtor coming in with a buyer coming on your own, you've got, you're going to get taken care of like a VIP.
You got it.
And I know that because they treat me like a VIP. It's supposed to be the other way around. They're my client. But anyway, well, tell me, has the current market affected Royce at all?
Well, this is what I like to tell everyone. Tamela was saying, we are definitely in a great housing market. In fact, I just pulled some information today and found out that we were named the #1 place to live by Kiplinger's Personal Finance magazine. Who would not want to be in Houston, Texas today? And we are in the best housing market in the entire United States right now. Why? Because we have always had affordable housing, and we have slowed down just a little bit, but what I like to tell everyone is that we are still successful today, just as successful as we were when we first started our company, because we have relied so much on our realtor community. With over 70% of our closings each month coming from our realtors, we are definitely marketing to them.
Great. And I know you take great care of your realtors, and you take great care of your buyers. What are some of the incentives you've got on site right now in August?
Lots of great incentives, so I'm glad that you asked. Definitely right now is the time to purchase inventory. We have excellent pricing on inventory, great incentives to get our inventory moved, so the buyer can come in and find out anything and everything they need to know about a particular property that's ready to close in about 30 to 45 days. The exciting thing is that for our realtors as well, because we know they're out there working very, very hard, and I love to share this information. We just recently have put bonuses in place throughout our entire company, throughout the entire city of Houston and all of our communities for our realtors, averaging anywhere from $1,000 up to $10,000.
Great. What are some of the communities that you want to share that for people looking around this weekend?
Well, of course, I always like to speak about South Fork, which is located off of 288 in the Pearland-Manville area. That's a very unique community for us. If you like the Texas Hill Country, well, you're definitely going to love South Fork. So that's a great location, very conveniently located, not only just to the Pearland, Manville, Friendswood area, but also if you work over in downtown or in the medical center, it's only about 20 minutes away. So that's very exciting.
288's a great location. There's so much going on down there, and there's a mixed-use community coming into Pearland. And what are the price ranges in the South Fork?
We're in the low 100s and go up to around 300,000.
And so good prices, good location. What are some of the amenities out there at South Fork?
Prices, location, yes, that's always very, very important for the clients. We have a community pool, there's a fishing pond, walking trails, so many exciting things going on in South Fork right now.
Wonderful. Well, it sounds like a great time to come and visit any of the Royce communities this weekend. And if they want more information on some of the Royce homes and the areas you build in the communities, what website would they go to?
Super simple, www.roycebuilders.com.
Absolutely. Rochelle, what a pleasure to have you on the show every time. You've been on almost as many times as I have.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
My pleasure. And now we turn to Chris Cook with WHAM Mobile. And we had his associate, Jeff Lerner, on the show a couple weeks ago. And things are getting pretty exciting at WHAM Mobile, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
Well, tell me a little about the technology, and I know you've been you've been in sales, worked with David Weekly Homes. You know the real estate community and the agents, and how important it is to get information right to the consumer as quickly as possible. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Good. Well, how has marketing in real estate stayed the same during this time?
Well, obviously the fundamentals of a real estate transaction have not changed. Most homes are bought and sold by people making both an emotional and financial decision about their own lives. In this sense, no matter how prominent the internet might become, there is always a human factor. Real estate is a relational marketing business, and while a lot of information might get aggregated or disseminated through the web, money does not change hands until human beings get involved.
Absolutely. Well, how's technology affected the way agents and consumers interact? Because I remember the days of MLS books. There was no internet, and boy, as soon as the internet was introduced, people, well, I'm not sure I'm going to be able to use that, but people want information quick right now, don't they?
You are correct.
Well, every consumer, they want information a mouse click away as fast as possible, and they're different consumers, aren't they?
Absolutely, absolutely. Many realtors tell us that the phone does ring less. Ads seem to drive traffic the way they once did. They just don't seem to work as they used to. Much of this is related to the ideas we just talked about, but there are ways that technology can facilitate communication rather than squelch it. For example, embracing communication through email and through text messaging can help an agent communicate more information to more clients in less time. Using a text message to answer a quick question can save an agent 5 or 10 minutes for a phone call. Do that 5 times a day, and the agent is saving about 3 to 5 hours a week. That's about a 10% increase in productivity over a 40-hour work week by adding a $10 a month unlimited texting plan.
All right, Chris, basically, tell me how the WHAM mobile technology works.
Well, what it is, let me paint a picture for you. A consumer rolls up to a house.
Right.
They have a sign in the front yard, and they see the sign. There's a sign writer on it that says, text a keyword to 555-999. And when they do that, they instantly get all of the information about that property, the number of bedrooms, the number of bathrooms.
To their cell phone.
Right, to their cell phone. They get a text back. And the pricing or whatever the realtor would like to put on there. They then get a second text message back that has a embedded web link that allows them to see up to 20 pictures of the property
on their
inside,
cell phone.
On their cell phone, correct. So not only that, here's where it really pays off for the realtor is it takes the place of a flyer box or an info tube.
Info two being where the flyers are
right,
available
right.
to them. Okay.
And it takes that place by you actually get a lead from somebody taking the flyer. So when you have a lead turned on, you get like a lead
Okay.
from that.
And so they get information on that home right on their cell phone.
Correct.
And is the realtor notified?
Yeah, the realtor's notified right away. They
Okay.
actually get the phone number of the buyer, of the potential buyer.
That's amazing. It
Right.
takes the place of like talking houses and flyers and
Absolutely.
Promotional stuff.
And it's a lead generating tool.
and this
which
works
is
on
very
pretty much
important.
every cell phone.
It works on every cell phone. And, well, every cell phone that accepts text messages, which is about 99% of all cell phones.
Mine gets text messages, I think. Yeah, they do that. Anyway, but that's needs to be part of your technology. How would they get in touch with you or get more information?
Well, what they can do is you can email us at support@whammobile.com, or you can call us at 1-866-942-6839, or you can check us out on the web at www.whammobile. That's WHAMMOBILE.com.
Or they can see their ad in Real Estate Executive magazine if you're an agent who gets a copy. Isn't that amazing technology, Sandy?
Yes, I think that's awesome.
I think every realtor, I mean, to take the place of all those flyers and everything and to get instant information, amazing. Well, Chris, it's a great to have you on the show.
Well, thank you very much, Steve.
Have you back again. I think it's something that every consumer needs and every real estate agent needs to be part of. So if you missed any part of this or you have a question for Chris or Tamela or Sandy, you can email us at info@HoustonRealEstateToday.com, and we'll be right back with more information, so don't you go away.